Many of you may have seen the Slender Man stabbing Escapee story, but what you may not have seen is her 43-year-old male accomplice. Let's talk about it. How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about the Slender Man stabbing Escapee story that has been all over the news. Before we get to the current events of today, let's go back 2014. Morgan Geyser and her friend lure their other friend to the woods where they brutally and repeatedly stab her. Luckily, she survived. At the time of the incident, they were all 12 years old. When asked why they did this, they said they were trying to appease the fictional internet character known as Slender Man. A movie came out after that, but this was unrelated. Anyway, they go to trial and they're found not guilty because of mental incompetence. However, they are confined to mental institutions. The accomplice was released in 2021 and sent to live with her dad. Morgan Geyser, however, was released just this year, 2025, because she was seen as non-remorseful. The other girl, she was apologetic and all that, but Morgan Geyser was not remorseful, not apologetic. She gets out in 2025, but she's sent to a group home wearing an ankle monitor where she was to be observed until 2058. Now, somehow during the process of her being in the group home, she befriends this character, 43-year-old Chad Charlie Mecca. Their friendship is seen as problematic, and the group home was trying to break it up. So to prevent the group home from breaking them up, they escape. Now, I wonder who was able to drive or transport the young lady from Madison, Wisconsin to Poston, Illinois, which is basically like the Chicago area, 150 miles away at a truck stop. Who did that? Maybe this guy right here, maybe the Steve-O alternate universe lookalike. Maybe that's who did that. And you see the article right here, transgender accomplice 43 busted with Slender Man stabber Morgan Geyser says she ran because of me. So he's not even really trying to deny that he's the reason why this happened. Now, before I go any further, let's get to the clip. Of course, I will link to this clip, this news clip in the box if you want to see it and hear it without my commentary. If you're on IG, Facebook, etc., visit the link in the bio, go to the corresponding article on the website. But without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
I did something really wrong.
What?
47 and Cicero.
A shocking escape, a 24-hour search, and an arrest caught on police body camera video. 23-year-old Morgan Geyser convicted of stabbing her friend to please the fictional character known as Slender Man 11 years ago, back in jail tonight in Illinois.
This after she vanished for more than 24 hours over the weekend. Police in Madison say Geyser cut off her ankle monitor and left her group home Saturday night. Then, late last night, police in Poston, Illinois, right outside of Chicago, arrested Geyser and a 43-year-old friend. The pair
43-year-old friend. Like, really, he's the reason. Like, this guy needs to get locked up too. Lock both of them up, because obviously she's not mentally right. And if she's allowed to be free, she would probably do something crazy again. This guy, same thing. Lock them both up in the loony bin where they should have been the entire time.
Found sleeping on the sidewalk right outside of a gas station. 12 News has a team of reporters covering every single angle, the new interviews with Chad Mecca and Geyser's attorney.
And tonight, though, we begin with 12 News' Emily Pofall, who's live in Waukesha for us this evening and has the hours of new police video we obtained today. Emily?
Blake, that video showing Geyser and another person, Chad Mecca, arrested all the way south in Poston, Illinois. That's some 160 miles from her group home in Madison, where police say she cut off her ankle monitor and snuck away.
You guys, hey, unfortunately, you guys can't be back here.
When Poston, Illinois police responded to a truck stop late Sunday and found two people sleeping outside.
We're fine.
Sure?
Officers did not immediately know they were ending an urgent 24-hour search for 23-year-old Morgan Geyser, who at 12 years old stabbed her sixth-grade classmate Peyton Leitner nearly to death in Waukesha, telling police then she did it to please the fictional character Slender Man.
Okay, what's your last name?
Geyser initially tries hiding her identity.
I don't know why I have to do this.
By giving police a fake name, the 43-year-old she's with
What's your last name?
also gives a fake name.
Who's that kid?
47 Cicero.
Best friend.
Posen police say that's Chad Mecca. Geyser tells officers on scene Mecca is a transgender woman.
What's your last name?
Nah, we ain't gonna do that. Please let me go. Nah. Ain't no more letting you go.
So what?
I didn't break the
Can we
law.
please let her go? So
I didn't
You
break-
did by lying to the officer.
I did something wrong. She didn't.
What did you do?
She doesn't know
wrong?
what I did.
Okay, that's fine. I ain't.
let me talk to you again. I'll put
What?
I'm 100% sure that she, meaning that 43-year-old grown man looking like Steve-O, knows exactly what you did.
What that you did wrong?
I did something really wrong.
What?
47 and Cicero.
What did you do wrong?
Court documents say Geyser and Mecca met at a church in Madison near the group home Geyser lived in. A judge ruled in September she be monitored there via GPS ankle bracelet. Geyser told investigators Mecca would visit her at her home by, quote, climbing through her window and sneaking in. Investigators say Geyser also confessed to cutting her ankle monitor off with scissors to escape, saying she and Mecca had plans to get to Nashville, Tennessee.
No way. Hey, I'm glad I didn't come to Tennessee. Good grief. That would have been a mess. So they took a Greyhound bus from Wisconsin. Okay, so that's how they were able to go from point A to point B. I get it. But bro, you were climbing in the window and cut her ankle monitor off. You know exactly what she did. And if you don't know what she did, it wouldn't have been that hard to figure it out. She's in the group home with an ankle monitor. She did something wrong, obviously.
Had plans to get to Nashville, Tennessee.
What's your last name?
Those plans were thwarted, though. Geyser eventually gives up her name.
Morgan is your first name, right?
Yes.
Geyeser.
No.
Let me say goodbye, please.
Okay, we will.
I will never see her again.
Yeah, you will.
No, I won't.
304.
Why?
Because I did something bad. Let me say goodbye.
We will let you say goodbye, but just stand by until we figure out what's going on. Okay?
You
I
promise.
promise. I'll let you say goodbye.
No matter what I did.
Yeah, no matter.
Them gears ain't turning. She's crazy. Like, get her immediately back in the actual secure facility, because that group home ain't gonna do nothing for her. She's gonna escape again and do something to somebody, and then make it be some kind of TV show, some kind of internet reality. That's what I'm seeing happening right here. She's not really connected to reality.
That's my word, okay?
Okay?
Okay? You're being honest with me.
I'm being honest. That's my name. Trust me, I didn't want to give it to you.
Okay.
You'll see why in a second.
Police put the pair in cuffs and take them into custody. Mecca charged with criminal trespassing and obstructing identification and then released. Geyser's still in custody, scheduled to appear in court Tuesday in Chicago for an extradition hearing to Wisconsin.
So sorry. I wish I had it.
Certainly powerful police body camera video there. Emily, Geyser has an extradition hearing set for tomorrow.
And the Waukesha District Attorney today, Blake, says that she believes the state should immediately move to revoke Geyser's release status, which means that she wouldn't be able to go back to that group home and she would have more supervision. Geyser is expected to be held here, though, in the jail until that decision is made.
Hey, you know what? As I close, I'm going to say this. They both need to get locked up. That man for helping her escape, because that's what he did. You climbing in the window, you took the ankle monitor off, you cut it off with a pair of scissors, and y'all fled. So that should be, in my opinion, treated like someone who helped someone break out of jail. And she needs to get locked up because clearly the wheels ain't all the way turning in that brain of hers. Okay, it ain't too much up there. It ain't the reality, whatever connection, whatever kind of plug we have into reality, her plug is a little bit loose. It's sparking, it's arcing, it ain't really connected all the way. So something's wrong. She shouldn't be out in the general public. She shouldn't be given that level of freedom. Some people, unfortunately, are just not fit for society. And I believe she's one of them. Look, you 12 years old, you do something. Okay. It was crazy, and I'm glad the young lady didn't die. That would have been, but still, you can't say I'm 12 and it was back then and now I'm better when clearly you're not better, because you're given kind of a common situation. You did something crazy like that. and you just giving group home, you're able to go to church and kind of live the halfway free life, and you can't even do that? Nah, you need to go to a mental institution for the remainder of your sentence, 2058 at least. And this man clearly is not right himself. He needs to go as well. If not for the fact that he's not tuned into reality, for the fact that he helped this convicted attempted murderer escape the group home. But I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? What's your opinion about this whole situation? Do you think that she should be locked up? And I said that she was convicted. She was found not guilty because mental crazy. But really, she was 12 years old. They said, okay, you're not guilty, but you got to go to this mental institution. That should be upheld. It shouldn't be something where she's allowed to just kind of roam free, because as I said earlier, if she's allowed to roam free, I think she would do something else to somebody else. Maybe that man she was with could have been the next victim. Who knows? Because people who have mental illnesses, you can't really tell what they're going to do. But obviously, we see what she did with his help, which was escape. That's going to be all bad. But whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. Yeah, both of them need to get held accountable, especially him. I mean, she's already kind of being held accountable because she has a sentence, kind of strengthen the sentence she has and then give him a brand new sentence. That'd be my recommendation to conclude this whole saga. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.